faculty, professors, PhDs, lawyers, all that. You come up in the black business school and start talking crazy about the black business school on Instagram, you ain't gonna be here long. You're just not. You're not gonna be in my institution, bashing my institution on social media. So that to me was when I saw that happen. That's when I knew. I said, "This, there's no way he's gonna be able to keep this job because you kind of you're forcing the institution to do something about you. You're testing their gangster. You're basically saying, I'm going to have you employ me and I'm going to talk crazy about you in an embarrassing way and then dare you to do something to me. They're going to do something.
Shame TV. The Ed Reed situation is a real touchy one because I 1000% agree with Ed Reed. I agree with his stance on HBCUs. I agree with it all. You have people who are looking at Ed Reed because he went to the University of Miami and said that he went to, and it was later on the clip that I played, but I don't like listening to Boyce too much. But he went on to say, Boyce Watkins, how Ed Reed played for in the white man's NFL, et cetera, et cetera. You didn't even have to add all that white man bullshit. But the point is he played for organizations that were well funded, including the University of Miami, which was light years beyond Bethune-Cookman. And they're right up the street from one another. All right? So I 1000% agree with Ed Reed. But I 1000% disagree with the way he did it. And I know he may be a fiery guy, an emotional guy. I'll give him that. But, brother, in all seriousness, in any realm, in any situation, in anything, bro, you know damn well, brother, you cannot go on IG Live to blast your employer. Now, I know Ed Reed needs Bethune-Cookman's money like I need a fucking hole in my head, and I don't. Okay? He needs their money like I need a good migraine. Ed Reed is set for life, wealthy, set for life. So it's not the money that's driving him there. These black men are trying to change the narrative. These black men are making it their duty and their business to coach and be a part of the mentorship in the lives of young black men. They're making it their point to do this. This is a concerted effort. Now, Ed Reed was angry at Bethune-Cookman. And I just mentioned to you how Boyce Watkins tried to play the typical HBCU trope. Oh, we ain't got the white man money, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I don't agree with any of that shit. I do agree that you do not have their funds. I do agree with that. But the mentality that HBCUs have now been labeled with, from Dion, now Ed Reed, and others, is that you have a loser mentality. Pretty much at HBCUs, the people who get to the top only want to get to the top for two reasons. One, so they can have a lofty title attached to their name. This is an issue that has been going on with college-educated black people since we started doing it. Black people love lofty freaking titles attached to their name. Job ain't paying nothing but $80,000, but you the regional district something, all that. They love these titles. So I'm the chancellor of Bethune-Cookman. I am the athletic director of that. But dog, knock that shit off. Y'all ain't got no money and nothing coming in. And the money that does come in, which is the point that I'm making, all of you, which is the second part of it, other than the lofty titles, you guys love stealing fucking money. Deion Sanders pointed this shit out completely at his time at Jackson State. One of the biggest issues that Deion Sanders had was the way that the top was run. That you guys, and he basically, and I'm paraphrasing for him, that you guys are a bunch of self-absorbed, ignorant ass niggas who all they want to do is stick their hand in whatever pot there is. Why do I say this? Because the pot is supposed to be left alone, bro. The pot is supposed to grow so the school could grow. If you have a long range and a long-term thinking plan for your program, for your school, then 10 years from now, you'll have funding. 10 years, 5 years from now, you'll have money that you can pay people. You'll have shit set up where you can at least have something standard as a lawn care service. That's just standard for any operating business. Burger Kings have them. Fucking Pizza Huts have them that have grass and parking lots. They have a lawn service that comes through and handles it. That weed whacks and picks up the garbage. You cannot ask anyone to overlook the gross negligence and leadership of these HBCUs, where you have a bunch of people who seem to be more concerned with stomping yards and partying and saying they have a degree in such and such. That shit is not impressing the world anymore. It never did. People want to know what you're producing. So when you start talking to me about Bethune-Cookman and your lofty titles and HBCU pride, what the fuck are you producing? You're producing thieves who steal at the top. You're producing mismanagement throughout the entire programs. You're producing, dare I say, low budget bullshit. Reggie Theus, very popular former National Basketball Association player and color TV announcer for TNT. I believe it was. I don't think it was ABC or not. I think he did it for TNT for years. For years. Reggie Theus, why are you not holding banquets at Bethune-Cookman with all the friends that you've made through the NBA and through the analysts? Why are you not inviting TNT there? A representative to come and to hopefully get one to come to, fund and help fund your school. This loser mentality from HBCUs I've seen all my life. That's why I refuse to go to one, and I refuse for my kids to go to one. You're not going to that shit where the teachers and they're arguing and cussing at each other and fighting and talking about what they doing at a club this weekend and Yas Girl and Skiwee and all that bullshit. Nigga, I don't have time for that unproductive shit. That unproductive, pseudo-intelligent nigger shit. That man came to that school. They said, one of the reports from Bethune-Cookman said that he had a savior mentality. What the fuck should he take into that school except a savior mentality? Like you guys are operating great and running properly. He has to come save it. What are you talking about? This man is a football coach and had to get players from his football team and other sports to come pick up garbage. Why did he do this? This is what you guys are missing out of all of this shit. When he did that last stream where he was telling everybody he's probably going to leave, he's not going to be there, blah, 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 blah. Do you know that room was full of of possible prospects and their parents? Okay? I want you to follow me now. The room is full of possible prospects and their fucking parents. The reason why Ed Reed was going super bonkers a day or so before that and 2 days or so before that was because Ed Reed knew that these people were coming. He knew that they were coming to the school to bring their children to look around the fucking campus. And he's riding around saying, basically, paraphrasing for Ed, I got all these fucking kids and they motherfucking parents coming to this school in a day or so, and it's garbage everywhere, trash like, come on, man. Excuse me, guys. Come on, man. Like, he should be angry about that. He's not just mad for no fucking reason. But staying on my stance, Ed, you were dead wrong for that, bro. That is not how you handle a problem on IG. Jeez. Ed Reed, I need Ed Reed to go to Bethune-Cookman. The only HBCU I ever considered sending my son to play football at was Jackson State, because prime time Deion Sanders was there. And I knew that Deion would take care of my son, and that Deion's not going to let no flim-flam from them niggas on the top trickle down to my son. I believed that in him. The same way I'm saying it right here on this fucking video. If Ed Reed was the head coach at Bethune-Cookman, I will immediately withdraw all the other scholars. My son just got another scholarship today. Today in the mail, he got another one from another school up here. I would withdraw my son right now, call Ed Reed, call that school till I got a hold of Ed Reed, and asked him, can I bring my son down there? He is a 6'2", 285-pound offensive lineman or defensive lineman, and he's an All-American. And I would trust Ed Reed with my boy. So it's not that I don't trust Ed and I'm not behind him. I'm 1,000% behind you, Ed. But the way you did that, bro, that is completely 1,000% out of order and out of line. You do not go on Instagram and blast your team in your university, bro. I don't care about the blasting. Do everything you did to their face, not on IG. Shame TV. Peace.